Good morning. Today we're going to learn about if functions. If function is a tool for making decisions. It's basically conditional statement. So if function can allow us to uh, differentiate two things. So before we jump into the if statement, we have to know what is our how we're going to compare our logical conditions basically. So the tools that we're going to use, the tool that we need to know how to use if functions. Before that, we need to know equal, right? So what is equal operator in if statement? How can we use it? So this is equal, and this is not equal. So that will be not equal, yeah. And then this will be less than, yeah. And then uh, less than or equal to. Right here we have something like that. And so greater, so that will be gr, greater or equal to, right? So that will be something like this. So that's what we need to know before if function, how it works exactly. And obviously we forgot one, that will be greater, right? So that will be something like this, yeah. So that's what we need to know before if statement. And the if statement is basically comparing, let's say we have a fruit basket, right? We have a basket, and that will be array of an apple, uh, orange, and multiple other fruit. So inside that basket, we're gonna compare what we have here. So in our hand, do we have? So we're gonna ask basket, do we have an apple or orange? So this will be hand, right? And in our hand, let's say uh, we have an apple, and that's how we're going to compare. If hand equal basket, so we have to go through each item inside the basket, and that will be index counter, right? And then it's gonna go through each item there. And this is how the print statement work in Python. So we will print what we have in our hand. If we have one, we'll print it. Otherwise, right here, we're going to else, and we're going to print don't have it. So that's what it is, if statement doing. So we have multiple other if statement that we can do. Elif. So basically else is if we have this, then print this. If we don't have it, then print that. So that's what it meant. And the if statement is start here and end it here. In C, we have something called curly bracket, and we don't need it here in Python, right? So it will be empty, but we have to indent the print. And yeah, that's what if statements basically is. And if we have another condition that we want to compare, that will be elif. In the next one, we can learn about that a little bit. Okay, so let's jump into the code. You can just say if statements.py, and I'm using vim, and right here. So apparently, we have, so if we look at the hand, we have an apple, and then in our basket we have apple, orange, and grape. So what this for loop does is that basically it go from index 0 to wherever the length of basket, right? And then it will reach the range. So, and then if functions will, like we just learned the concept, it will compare wherever we have in our hand compared to the index inside the basket, the item, right? And then it will print out the whatever we have in there. So if we don't have it, we don't have the fruit. So right here we're going Python 3, Python 3 and if statement. So yes, we have an apple and we don't have a fruit. We don't have a fruit because it will check each item. So we have apple here and the rest is not apple. So that's what the if statement does. Thank you. And yeah, we're going to learn the next one is if else statement. That will clear things up for second conditional statements for if. All right.